Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome on in. That is right. We dropped the video earlier today discussing the Philadelphia 76ers, talking about pretty much where this team stood and its entire situation as a whole. But we are back with another one today. Perfect timing. That is right. Breaking news just as of about maybe a half hour to an hour ago. Woj coming out with a major bomb here on a Friday. That is right. According to Adrian, Wojnarowski, and Zach Lowe of ESPN, the Sixers trade conversations on 2-5 are gathering momentum in the recent days. More teams engaged, more 2- and 3-way deal structure talks ongoing as the Sixers try to land a top 25 player for 2-5. You hear my emphasis on that? Top 25. You know why? Because now it's time to flex. Now it's time to flex. You know why? Because all the people, as I said earlier in my video today, all these posts and these, reactionary takes. Oh, you got to trade him today, tomorrow. No. What have we been saying for the last 6 months? That is right. Daryl Morey. In Daryl Morey, we trust. He is going to do the best thing for this franchise, both in the short term and the long term. We're trying to win, but Daryl Morey is focused on getting us a top 25 player. He may be successful, he may not. But Daryl Morey is swinging for the stars. We've been saying this for how long now? We cannot be satisfied with a role player. We can't be satisfied with a guy who may bring maybe as much value as 2-5 used to bring on one end of the floor. No, we need a star. And if you watched my video earlier today, I discussed in detail how this team is not doing the right things right now. They have talent, but Joel Embiid has too much of the weight on his shoulders, and it's just not working out well, especially with how Doc Rivers is kind of, scheming things here with this team, and a change needs to be made, and Daryl sees that, but patience is the virtue, man. It's been paying off, and here we are. The market's starting to heat up. In addition to that, Adrian Wojnarowski extending this tweet saying that much of the renewed impetus, pretty much, more of the conversation surrounds Wednesday, which is that December 15th deadline we have been talking about, where 84% of the league's 446 players will become eligible to be traded. Why? Because those players may have been signed this offseason, and there is a certain date that they must wait to after being signed in an offseason. So all of those players, as you can see, 65% are eligible now. It's going to go up to 84 on December 15th. This team is going to have a much bigger variety, a much bigger playing field to work with. And Daryl Morey's going to be making those calls and scanning and surveying and just looking around the league and seeing what's going on here. But this is exciting news, man. The talks are heating up. We kind of feel like we're in a dead space. We're in a wall, right? We hit a wall. We're in a hole. But Daryl Morey's going to save us out of it, man. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. And going even further, some more news that came out immediately after that, which is interesting that Woj waits, until one time to put everything out. But according to Woj, the Portland Trailblazers have made clear to the Sixers, right? We talked about a couple days ago where the Sixers were indeed the only team reaching out to Portland before Dame even tried to request a trade this past offseason, trying to reach out and see what it would take to get him on this roster. But according to Woj, the Blazers have said that All-NBA guard Damian Lillard is not available to be discussed in trade talks, and the franchise has no interest in moving him. He went on to talk about how the interim GM and whoever they try to bring in seems keen on trying to build around Dame, which in my opinion, look, I respect Damian's loyalty. At the end of the day, you're not winning with a squad with who? Cody Zeller and I don't even know. Simons and, CJ McCollum's hurt, and that organization is a mess. I respect Dame's loyalty. He came out and made that video about, pretty much seeming how he wanted to stay in Portland. Honestly, they need to cut him loose. They need to do him a favor. They need to give him a break and get him out of there. But apparently, they want to try to give it another go. He's committed to staying there. He said it multiple times that he's committed on winning in Portland in a small market, and he doesn't, want to go somewhere else and not be loyal. At the end of the day, that sucks for us, but that is his choice. So It is what it is. But anyway, I am freaking excited. All of these moves are about to come playing. And, you know, all these teams, right? There might be a team that may be willing to blow it up, like the Indiana Pacers. There may be another team like the Kings or whoever are now going to incorporate themselves into these talks. And guess what? I think this could end up being a massive 3-team deal. I think a lot of players could be involved in a potential swap like this. And it's just what the doctor ordered. The Sixers gearing up to potentially make a move. By the way, the trade deadline is 2 months from today, like I mentioned earlier. So, you know, we're going to have our work cut out for us, but I think things are trending in the right direction. And once again, I feel better about this team. In Morey, we trust. In Morey, we trust. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got almost 200 in here, guys. Hit that thumbs up for your boy if you are happy like I am. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're covering this team every day in a variety of live streams, news coverage, videos, and a bunch of stuff. We're actually going to get to the phone lines in a little bit, but I just wanted to kind of give the backstory there. But shout out to everybody. I want your thoughts. I want your thoughts in the chat, man. I want your thoughts in the chat. We're going to go ahead and hop on over. Let's go, man. I am freaking pumped. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Give me your instant reactions and thoughts. We will be opening up the phone lines shortly, but in case you're just hopping in here, as you can see, here's the tweet again. Trade conversations surrounding 2-5 are gathering momentum. That is right, as we gear towards the December 15th date where any players within that 84 percentile can be traded. There's a lot more options. There's a lot more guys on the table, and, you know, patience has paid off. Because, like I said, we could have taken the reactionary side and we could have traded them and gotten a role player. But guess what? We're here ready to go. We're here waiting. And like I said, like I've been saying the whole time, Daryl Morey is going to wait to make the move that makes the most sense. He is going to wait to make the move that he deems will take our franchise to another level. He is not going to leave this franchise in turmoil for the next 4 years. And if you don't get an adequate player back, that is essentially what you are doing. Oh my gosh, man. Now this could end up bad if we don't get the right guy, but a lot of names are coming to my head, right? And I'm not saying these are the guys that I want or the top tier, but we have a month or two to play with here. You know, I'm thinking of Bradley Beal, his situation in Washington. He said he's not signing an extension. I'm thinking about D'Angelo Russell. I'm thinking about De'Aaron Fox. All these dudes are just coming up. The Indiana Pacers seem to be ready to blow it up with Domantas Sabonis, Miles Turner, Karis LeVert, all these dudes, right? Could they be a 3-team trade partner? I'm not saying we get their assets, but could they potentially take a guy like 2-5 or send young assets somewhere else? This is about to get real spicy, man. I'm ready. I am so excited for this, man. Also, another report that I just saw a little while ago here. Let me find it. Apparently, there's already a team who has been inquiring about the services from the last couple of days. Where is it at? Here it is. Here it is. Let's pull it up here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Let's get it to 100 likes. Hit the subscribe if you're new. According to Darren Wolfson, the Timberwolves have been in touch with Philadelphia in the recent days, but hurdles remain. Same hurdles, which is pretty much we don't want to include Anthony Edwards. And Daryl Morey is trying to get one of those guys back. That's what he's trying to do, man. But, oh, man, another guy that I see people talking about and a lot of people are discussing, Kyrie Irving. Do we take a chance on Kyrie Irving? Now, the talent-wise is there. The gifted basketball skills are there. It would be a perfect fit. But is his mind there? Is he ready to come in every day and play basketball? We're getting rid of one head case. Do we want to go with another one? You know, I mean, it's something to think about. It's something to think about. And another point I want to make is that, you know, with the way Tobias Harris is playing right now, you absolutely need to get this trade right. You absolutely need to get this trade right. Because if you don't pull this off, man, and you end up with an adequate role player or a fringe starter who never amounts to anything, what I said earlier in my video, in case you didn't see it yet, I said that the Sixers need someone who is going to give us at least 25, 26 a game. At least. We need a guy who can create his own shot, put it on the floor, and take some of the burden off Joel Embiid because, quite frankly, we don't have that right now. Tobias is struggling, not really giving us efficiency. Tyrese Maxey seems to have drawn out of his role in the offense. Curry, we go to him some nights, other nights he's not there. Now, we're going to need to upgrade our team more. We need more of a bench. We need a consistent lethal scorer off the bench. But right now, we need to focus on getting this trade right. Because when 2-5's not there, obviously we're missing some of his impact, right? But how about just thinking of a replacement? Like, we've been playing with a hole in our roster, and we're struggling right now. Our guys have been playing extended minutes. They've been out. They've been sick. We need somebody to come in here and just kind of, release the tension a little bit. I'm excited. I don't think, let me be clear. I don't think that a trade's going to happen tomorrow. But, I think a trade's going to happen whenever Daryl Morey thinks, okay, this is the move that's going to take us to the next tier. He does not want to waste Joel Embiid, and I don't blame him a bit. Thank you, Daryl Morey, for proving these people wrong, and we're just going to keep trusting in him. I'm telling y'all, man, that's the best solution here. You got to trust in your guy that you brought in who has been handcuffed to make things like this happen. Been a tough situation, tough circumstance. But anyway, man, it's going to be interesting. It really is. But with that being said, like I said, I didn't even plan to do this, but I was just too excited, so I had to hop on. But we're going to go to the phone lines. I want some instant reactions. What do you guys think we do, man? Jaylen Brown's another one. I don't know about the Celtics. There's going to be some teams that fall off a little bit that might be thinking about moving some guys. There are also some other squads that might excel and former guys you've been thinking about acquiring or at least, going and reaching out about may not be available. There's a couple young guards I like, right, that I think would be good pieces in a movement to take some time to build back up. But I just, like I've said for the last 6 months, and I've been ridiculed on this, I really just think that Daryl Morey, it goes star for star, tit for tat. You know what I mean? He wants a difference maker. He said it himself. I don't think he's going to trade for a second-year guard. I don't, even if they're talented. I think he wants a guy in the upper echelon. He wants a name player because at least if they don't work out, he's going to go out and say, I did what I could, but things are about to get interesting, man. They really are. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Drop the like, subscribe if you're new. Let's get this to 100 likes, man. We got to push this out, bring all the people up in the chat. That being said, man, we're going to hit the phone lines. Call into the show, 215-798-7638. I know it's been a while since we did one, but how about perfect timing, right? How about perfect timing? 215-798-7638. We need some fire reactions, man. I need some thoughts. I need some thoughts because I don't know how to think right now. What are the Sixers going to do at this point in time? What are the Sixers going to do at this point in time? I don't know, man. Things are about to get real spicy. But with that being said, let's hit the first caller. Yo, what's going on? You're live on the show.
Hey, man. We've spoken before. I love your content. I'm a huge Timberwolves fan. I closely monitor what the Sixers are always doing as well. Look, last time we spoke, and I told you that Minnesota would be a perfect place for Ben Simmons, a low-profile city that he can just fly under the radar and make his $35 million a year. Now, the question is, I know Daryl Morey needs a top 25 player. Honestly, I follow what the Sixers fans like, and it sounds like you guys are into Anthony Edwards. Honestly, I would flip him, and I would even flip D'Lo just to get Simmons back here because D'Lo can help you guys, and Edwards, he has that it factor. He has what Embiid has that I don't give a shit, and it would be great for you guys. And honestly, if it doesn't work out for us, we'll just blow it. We're Minnesota. We'll just rebuild. That's a good thing for us,
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, I appreciate that input. I would love D'Lo, man. I've been saying it for weeks, especially when he hits all those big shots against us. But
yes. But realistically, one more thing. I think you guys are going to get C.J. McCollum. I hope not, but
you bring up a good point. I was thinking on a similar track, but that now he's hurt. He has a collapsed lung, so you got to be careful with those conversations. But another guy in the mix for sure, no doubt. But I appreciate you calling in as a Timberwolves fan, man. Thank you for supporting as a T-Wolves fan, bro.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to him. You don't got to be a Sixers fan to support the channel, but always does help, T-Wolves, man, they could. I've been saying the T-Wolves for months. They could definitely be. Oops, my fault. They could definitely be a suitable contender in a trade, but they have to be willing to budge. And like it said, they're going through the same obstacles here. Let's go to the next person. Yo, what's going on?
What's up, RB? How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just seeing all these Wolves reports talking about, Simmons would love to play with Greg Popovich, and I was just thinking that DeJounte Murray would be great for this team.
Yeah, I forgot about
Two-way
that.
point guard, younger. I think he's a year younger than Simmons, so we're not going too far back.
Right.
Great two-way point guard, and he Spurs is pretty good. I don't know if you've been watching them lately. They got some nice wins.
Yeah, they got some nice young guys. You think Murray can take us to the next level now?
I mean, he's a guy that can get his own shot off the dribble, unlike Tobias.
Yeah.
And defensively, I'd rather have him than Danny Green.
Right. Oh yeah, Danny might have to get packaged in a trade because he is not cutting it right now. He is not cutting it, man. I just looked up Murray here. He's averaging 19 a game, which is not bad at all. But I don't know if he's a difference maker, but he's definitely on the uprise.
Yeah, I feel that. Or Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I would love him on the team too.
Yeah, that would be hilarious if the Thunder end up going with 2-5 and then flip them for like 3 more picks. I could see it happening. But,
yeah, there's a lot of people. Seems like a lot of people want to play with Ben other than Dame out here. And,
yeah, I don't know why, but
crazy. I obviously don't know why either, but
yeah. But hey, I'll definitely keep the Spurs in mind, bro.
Oh, definitely. But I mean, I love the show, and keep doing a great job, man.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that a lot, man. Shout out to that caller, showing some love, man. But yeah, Spurs, Thunder. I could see the Thunder trying to make a play, but I don't know. I think a team that is struggling on the defensive end, that is kind of a fringe playoff team, is going to make a push. I do. DeJounte Murray's averaging 19 a game. He's up 4 points from last year. He's a good player, but is he a difference maker? I just think Daryl Morey has this ego about him where he's thinking like, he's thinking back to his days in Houston where he was essentially one Chris Paul injury and a terrible shooting historic night away from going to the finals and maybe winning. Daryl Morey at this stage in his career, I know he likes other things like NFTs and all, but he's sitting here thinking, man, like, I want to win a championship. Like, I am a respected, credentialed executive in this league. I don't want to go out without a championship. And I truly believe when you look at the talent of Joel Embiid, he's sitting here thinking, like, we got to make something happen, man. Because if you don't get the right player back, and then what do you do with Tobias Harris's contract? We're kind of just on the downslide after that. You got to make the right move here, and that's why I've been preaching this patience, man. It's definitely been down lately. It's been cold, but Daryl Morey, he's got that business mindset about him. He's going to try to make something happen, But great callers so far, man. Give me some thoughts. Call into the show. Let's see what the chat's saying. Shout out to all the channel members, by the way. We got 300 in here, man. Hit that like button for your boy. We got 85 likes. It's not equating, man. If we were to get Anthony Edwards, I would think about it. I would, but I would think about that. But who knows, man? What do I think about Robert Covington? No way. No way. I'm not taking another dude that can't shoot. I'm not taking another guy that can't shoot on this squad. No way. No way. 215-798-7638. 215-798-7638. Call into the show, guys. Give me your thoughts. Where do we go from here? Will it happen? Will Daryl Morey pull something out of the hat? Will he pull something out of the hat, man? Things are about to get real spicy these next 2 months. It's been a lot of drama. It's been tough watching the team, but you know what? Hopefully we end out on the good side. Yo, what's going on? You're on the show.
RB, what up, homie? Seth M. Rose, man. What's going on with you?
What's up, my guy? Now I know we're waiting for some good insight, bro. You come on, spit the knowledge on it. What do we need to do, bro?
Bro, listen, I want to tell you right now, I'm a huge Morey supporter. You know, we both is. We always talk about him. And Morey, we trust.
You got a head on you, bro. You got
People
some sense.
You know how we do, baby. It's some Philly bread.
Yep.
But anyway, I don't like that people I understand people's mindsets. They're thinking a little bit of the future with like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, guys like that, Deontay Murray. Bro, we need a star.
Exactly.
We need a bullheaded, go get baskets when we need them in crunch time star.
Yep.
I need a guy like Lillard. I need a guy like Beal. I think like the most fringe guys that I would take star-wise are D'Lo and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
But besides that, I don't even want big names.
He's in the running for a top 25 player. We know 2-5 is nowhere near a top 25 player, but Daryl Morey, he sees what we're seeing, and I'm glad that you brought it up. Like, we need a dog. We can't go out here with a fringe starter and win a playoff series. It's just not going to happen. There's too much brunt on Joel. We need a guy to take off that pressure. Like you said, a dude who's going to come out here and be a dog, like a Dame or someone on that level, man. Yeah,
and I really think that I don't know where all the hate for Morey is, man, because I really think that he's going to make it happen, man. I mean, if he wasn't going to make it happen at this point, he would have already done traded Ben Simmons.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't understand that approach either. Like, we're so reactionary as a city, sometimes it goes overboard. Like, Daryl Morey came in handcuffed, and he's doing everything. Let me say this, Seth, and let me know if you agree in the chat. If Daryl Morey pulls off an all-star player for 2-5 and whatever else, this guy should be literally, they should make a statue of this guy. Because 2-5 hasn't even seen the court in 6 months. He hasn't even said a word.
Let me tell you, Morey will be goated if he pulls off a trade for like a star, man. And I'm telling you one thing: people thought we were dangerous 8-2 beginning of the season for that sickness hit us. I'll say,
yep.
Man, if we get a star, dude, we're going to the chip this year.
Exactly, and we've never seen Joel Embiid play with a player like that. So the fact that this guy is this individually great right now, imagine if you add another freaking player like that, man. Dude, it would be nuts.
Man, I'm dreaming and praying, RB. That's all I can do, man. Listen, keep up the hard work, dude. Thank you so much for having me on the channel. I'm going to keep loving and supporting, baby.
Thank you, bro. We appreciate you a lot. Shout out to Seth Emrose, great channel member, man. I'm loving these calls so far. Keep them coming, man. Oh, I'm getting excited. I was down. I was down today. When I made that video earlier, I'm just thinking, like, are we really in this rut? Are we really not going to, get our feet out of the sand? But here we are, man. Any other little reactionary GM, right? Elton Brand probably would have traded him for nothing. Here we are. Here we are, man. Dame Lillard has repeatedly expressed his commitment to want to remain in Portland on his current long-term contract. Interim GM Joe Cronin has expressed a strong commitment to continue building the franchise around the guard. Again, I respect Dame. He just has different priorities than basketball, than winning a chip, and that's fair. Like, he's a rich guy. He's got a lot going for him, man. But I just, if Dame Lillard's entire career is wasted in Portland alongside Cody Zeller and anybody like Nurkic and I mean, come on, bro. Come on. Nasir Little. Like, these guys are decent they're role players, right? They've been to the playoffs 8 years in a row. You're telling me you don't want to go win? That's just how the league is now, Dame. You're not going to get painted to be a bad character, man. You're a hell of a player. We want to see that. The league wants to see that on the biggest stage, man. But, I got to respect him at the end of the day. Let's go get another caller reaction. Yo, what's going on? You're live.
Daryl Morey just tried to go after James Harden.
James Harden, you said? 2-5 to Brooklyn?
Yeah, James Harden.
I don't know. He's struggling a bit this year, don't you think?
Yeah, because James Harden haven't signed in since. So he have a chance to go after James Harden from Brooklyn.
I mean, look, James Harden is an impact player. I agree. And for Daryl Morey to try to reunite with him would be pretty intense. But Harden's not getting those foul calls anymore. He's struggling a little bit. But I do think he would be lethal on our team.
But if the Sixers can't get Damian Lillard, what are the players you can get besides James Harden?
That's a good question. I mean, you got to think about Bradley Beal's situation in Washington, D'Lo. There's a lot of dudes. But James Harden, like, is he even available, though? Brooklyn's playing pretty well, you know? Maybe Kyrie Irving would be available because he's not going to play again.
But do you think that James Harden going to sign his system with Brooklyn now? I don't think so. I don't think he's going to sign his system in the offseason. Daryl Morey has a chance to go after James Harden right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's inquired about James Harden. I think Daryl Morey loves James Harden. And for Daryl Morey to leave Houston and then go through what we went through last year and then eventually pull off James Harden, that would be the finesse of a century. Imagine Kyrie, KD, and 2-5 in Brooklyn. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, but you send Ben Simmons to Brooklyn, and you get James Harden. All they do is give up three Ben Simmons with multiple picks, or you can throw in Cyborg or State Missing, something to make the money work.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. We'll see what happens, man. But Brooklyn definitely could be on the radar just because Daryl Morey's a freak at times, and he loves James Harden, man. So we will see. But, yo, I appreciate the call, my guy.
Yeah, but Bradley Beal not leaving Washington. He does not want to.
He's leaving, bro.
Washington.
He's leaving, bro, because Bradley Beal is a weird figure as well. And a couple days ago, he said, "I'm not signing an extension with this squad because I'm just not. I don't. I have to be fair to myself." I think Bradley Beal realizes that the gig is up in Washington, but we'll see.
But Washington is cool. They got a new coach. They're winning. They're winning games.
Bro. They're like 14 and 11. I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. If he is available, I would expect I could definitely see 2-5 going to Washington with Kyle Kuzma. I could definitely see it. But yo, I appreciate the call, my guy.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you want to have Bradley Beal or James Harden right now?
It's a good question. Probably Bradley Beal, just because Harden's struggling.
Okay. If Bradley Beal's not available,
it's not going to cost you $45 million a year as well. So Beal's not going to cost you $44 million a year. Plus, you could probably leverage Tobias's contract and get another shooter in here or something. But I don't know.
Yeah. Because I know Portland not moving games, but I was calling to give you an idea about James Harden.
Yeah, I could see it happening, man. We'll see, though. Appreciate the call, my guy. 2-5 to Brooklyn would be nuts. I don't see him wanting to go to Brooklyn. I think he's gotten to such a point where he feels like I'm going to dictate where I want to go, and I just feel like he will. Listen to me right now, all right? This is the home of the hottest takes for a reason. I have a feeling that 2-5 may not even play basketball anymore. Like, say he gets moved to the place that he doesn't want to go to. Say he goes to a tough city like Brooklyn or something. I could just see him hanging it up. I don't think he cares that much. I really don't think he cares that much. Because to have, like, where is the competitor in him? He's literally been sitting out for 26 games now. 26 games. Like, come on, man. What up, Chiquita? Welcome in. Shout out to, we got 320 in the chat. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Hit that like button. We're going to keep on streaming like this, man. It's going to be interesting, but give me some thoughts. And another thing I want to ask the chat and maybe call in, let me know. Are you guys including Tyrese Maxey in a trade? What if a star, like a prominent star, becomes available and they say we want Tyrese Maxey? What do we do with that? I mean, I really like Maxey. I really like Maxey. I do. But I don't know. It's tough. I want to keep Maxey. I do. But it depends who's available, man. I don't want to get rid of him because I know without Tobias Harris in this offense, I know that Maxey could really exploit and become that dude. I'm close to saying he's not touchable. But if that means we're going to have to keep 2-5 here for years, it's like, oh, man. And shout out to Carlos with the $5 donation. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the support. Says Ben's not going to Portland. He'll end up on a bad team. He'll end up on a bad team. I say something. We get Ingram. Oh, New Orleans. We get Ingram. Tobias goes to DC with Maxey and picks for Beal. Third team. I don't know yet. That would be the blockbuster of the last 3 years. That would be ridiculous. That's another one, man, that people are bringing up. The Pelicans, Brandon Ingram. I don't know. I don't think Brandon Ingram is ready to take us to a chip. I could see Ingram being a third piece. And I still think Tobias can be a good third option, but Doc needs to get this straight, man. We need to stop, again, allocating so much of the offense to him, running a lot of isolation through him. It can't continue. I get it. He's a max contract player. Maybe if you get a star and you have the chance to unload him for a couple shooters, maybe you do that, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Definitely would be a blockbuster. I can't wait to see what happens. Carlos, thank you for the super chat. And I hope a trade doesn't come out of nowhere because I want to build that freaking anticipation. I would love to be doing a live stream while he gets traded. That would be absolutely insane. But if you guys are just tuning in, we got 350 in here, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe. We cover this team every single day. You don't have to be a Sixers fan to tune in, but we appreciate it. Yeah, as you can see here, 2-5 gathering momentum in recent days on trade talks. Daryl Morey's coming through, man. Sixers are about to be revived. I can't wait to see what happens. You know, but we need to make the right move. Because honestly, let me say this as well, on the other hand. And call into the show, man. Give me your thoughts. Let me say this. If we don't get this right, I am worried that this team could end up heading towards a retool or a rebuild in a couple years. I'm being honest with you. I got to keep it real. We need to get this move right. We have to, because this is our last trade chip, and we've been waiting for a long time. But let's go get someone's thoughts. Yo, what's going on? You're on the show.
Yo, what's up, RB? How you doing?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. Just chilling, enjoying your stream.
Thank you, sir.
So I just kind of want to talk about DeJounte Murray a bit.
Yeah,
the question is that, whether he could be a difference maker. I mean, I've been watching him lately. I think he's a really good player. As much as we like the bash and stuff, at least in like a regular season setting, he does bring value to the team, like in terms of defense playmaking.
Yeah.
It's just that in the playoffs he folds so much and even becomes a liability. It's just just ain't good for us. But I think Murray, I've been just looking at his stats. He's been shooting average on 4 or 5 threes a game, 34% shooting.
Right.
I don't think that's bad. And I think his mid-range stuff isn't too awful as well. I think he does a lot of the same stuff as Ben does. He's an excellent defender and playmaker. I think he's more of a half-court guy, while Ben's more of a transition guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think DeJounte Murray has a lot of attributes. I agree with that take 100%. Does Daryl Morey, view him as the guy? Can he be the number 2 option on this team? I think that's where the struggle is coming in. Is DeJounte Murray ready to go into a second-round playoff series and drop 30 a night? I don't know. I just don't know. And I'm not saying he may not get there one day, but, I would even hope that Tyrese Maxey would step up in a role with another player coming in, but there's just a lot of question marks,
Yeah, I totally get that. I think, Murray's been in the league for a while now, even though he's 25.
Right.
We've seen players that have veterans, who play like veterans. I think Maxey's actually a great example. He's been under Greg Popovich, arguably the greatest coach ever,
right.
Has so much experience. I definitely think he could bring a lot to this team. Regarding a trade package, I've been saying, I think it's fair. Of course, you can agree, disagree. It'd be Murray, of course. David McDermott is a guy I don't think people are sleeping on. I feel like first-time Korkmaz, but 1,000 times better.
Wait, who was it?
Korkmaz is literally the.
Who'd you say?
Doug McDermott.
Oh, Doug McDermott. Yeah, I like Dougie McBuckets.
Yeah, Korkmaz at this point, he's literally like the Turkish Taco Bell worker. I mean, this guy's just so infuriating to watch.
Dude, he's struggling.
I think, I mean, you got to give it to him, though. I mean, he's got confidence.
Well,
I admire that. But
yeah, you bring up a really good point. Like, even if we make this trade or when we do, like, we still got to upgrade the bench. We still need help because our guys are really inconsistent, man. And you got to be a deep team to win, especially in the playoffs. So,
I mean, totally. I mean, championship teams, they have a lot going for them. Like the Warriors, excellent coach, excellent chemistry. Even like the Jazz, the Jazz, they have multiple guys who can be thrusted for. You're throwing Clarkson, Ingles. We just don't have that. I mean, that's definitely an issue to address. But I think a start is kind of getting a guy like Morey who can kind of bring your make those players kind of more involved and kind of play their strengths more in terms finding like overpassing lanes, committing less turnovers.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I respect it, bro. And look, if it ends up that way, we'll have to assess it when it does. But I don't know. I think we're dreaming big, my guy. But great insight, my man. Appreciate the call.
Okay. Yeah, I got one more thing. This is Nick 2-1, by the way. I've been on the channel for a while. I don't have a Hawks on my profile pic. I just want to know that.
Thank you, bro.
I know.
It looks like a Hawks logo, my guy. It looks like a Hawks logo.
I mean, I don't know. That's a whole other debate. But, I appreciate it so much, man. Keep it up.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate the support, man. And thank you for letting me know who you were, by the way. You guys can feel free to let me know who you are. That way, when you call in again, I know who you are, man. It's tough. But that's a good – I mean, a lot – people seem to be fixed on this Spurs idea. Like, I feel like Greg Pop would probably be able to get to him. But then again, Greg Pop is like 70 years old, and he's like – is he even going to be coaching that much longer? Who knows? San Antonio's a nice place, too. They're not going to get on them. I've been saying the Kings for a while, but do they have a difference maker? Like, they have De'Aaron Fox, but we have our own version of De'Aaron Fox, which is Tyrese Maxey. Bradley Beal's an interesting one. I'm seeing that in the chat. Bradley Beal would be interesting. I think Bradley Beal's better than people give him credit for. But I don't know. I just don't know his mindset, I don't know his mindset. But man, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Going to the show, guys. We got 360 in the chat. 215-798-7638. I need some thoughts, some hot takes, reactions. Give me what you got. How about Tobias? Is Tobias going to remain with the team? What if we trade for a star? Could you imagine us trading for like a lethal guy? We moved Tobias for a couple shooters. Then we got Tyrese Maxey. Could you imagine that? You don't want to blow up your chemistry too much in a season. But it's like, damn, man. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of ideas here. We're going to be talking about it all. Before we get the next caller on, Seth M. Rose with the $2 donation. Thank you, my guy. Says, thanks for having me on, B. Catch you next game. Appreciate it, Seth. Shout out to him. Always coming in, showing love, supporting. Appreciate it, my guy. Let's go to the next caller. Yo, what's going on? You're on the show.
Hello.
Yo, what up?
Yes. I am a Rockets fan, and I think you guys should trade with us.
You calling from class or something, bro? Speak up, my guy. Let's hear it. Give me some energy.
So
I know
I'm
life's
a
kind of
Rockets fan, and
yeah. What's up, man? You want 2-5?
Yeah, we can facilitate draft picks. I'm a Rockets fan.
Okay. I mean, we're trying to win a championship, my man, in 2021, 22, Rockets.
Yeah.
What are you guys on, an 8-game win streak?
No, we're on a 7-game win streak, and
I'm sorry.
We have draft picks.
Okay. Well, maybe the Rockets could be a third team. What do you think about that in a trade?
I just don't think you guys are going to get a superstar. Maybe,
Look, my guy.
maybe a top 15.
Here's where I have a beef with you, bro. Didn't you guys just have Daryl Morey for how many years? How many stars did he bring into Houston? You're telling me we can't get a star in return? We can't get a player of value, a huge player of value? Come on, my guy. You know Daryl Morey better than anyone.
I don't know, man.
This man brought in CP3.
Yeah,
he brought in
true.
Russell Westbrook. He brought in James Harden, who was a bench player on the Thunder. Come on, bro. Give me some hope here, man.
Good show, brother. Good show. I will listen.
Thank you, bro. I'm just messing with you, my guy. Much love to you. Damn. Rockets fans trying to crush our dreams. Talk about the process, my dude. Oh, man. Come on, bro. Must have been some undercover agent, man. Go to the next one, man. At least we got some Houston fans. Look, this is what I want. I want other fans watching the show, man. I want a bunch of people in here from different fan bases giving us some thoughts, man. Let's go to the next one, though. Come on. We got to do better than that. Yo, what's going on?
Oh yeah, man. What's up? Yeah, I was thinking like with Ben Simmons, it's about time you guys finally go trade him. I think it's a great. Daryl Morey definitely doing his magic, definitely doing what he's meant for, getting good players in the team and trying to build a championship.
Absolutely.
I'll be honest with you. I do think you guys do got a superstar, but I think you guys need like a valid playmaking point guard, like a Malcolm Brogdon, Spencer Dinwiddie, Fox, somewhat like that, and probably like a good 6'8", 6'9" power / small forward that can play defense. Go ahead and be dirty, get some rebounds and stuff like that. Because y'all need some help on the defensive side too. Yeah. You guys can get one superstar, a couple role players, and I think you guys be straight.
Yeah,
I'm a watching the Wizards fan.
You're a Wizards fan?
Yeah. I'll trade Bradley Beal. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You'll trade us Bradley Beal for 2.5?
I mean, yeah, because honestly, the way I see it, we're not really gonna go nowhere. So I'll just take my chances and just go on. Look, if I was on.
Do you have any correlation with the Wizards franchise? Can we sign this up right now? Can we sign the papers?
Nah, sadly not. Nah, not
any
at the
ties?
moment. Nah.
Does your uncle run the Wizards or something? I mean, look, we can make this happen.
No, I wish. I would trade Ben Simmons, and I think him going to Minnesota would be a great thing too for both parties. I don't know what they're gonna give up because I'll be an idiot to give away Anthony Edwards because he got that it factor, man. He has that going to the rack, shooting.
Yep. He's gonna be good, man.
All around scorer and basketball player. Yep. I still try to get Jaylen Brown too, just in case.
Oh, I love Jaylen Brown. I bet Daryl Morey is pressuring the heck out of Brad Stevens right now. He must have to have blocked his number or something at this point because Daryl Morey loves Jaylen Brown. I can already tell. Yeah,
Jaylen Brown, a good point guard, and a good somewhat 6'10" power forward, small floor that could just get the rebounds and do what they need and play a little defense.
Yep. Yeah, I love
and after
it,
you guys be straight.
Yep. Appreciate it, man. But all
right.
Much love to you, man. Thank you, sir. Washington Wizards fan. We're getting a bunch of different fans up in here, man. How about that? Probably take a couple more, but this has been a lot of fun. We got 350 in here, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. We cover this team a lot. Shout out to all the fans in here. As you can see, if you're just tuning in the recent moments here, trade talks heating up. 2-5 gathering momentum. Recent days, a lot of teams engaged. 2-way, 3-way deal structures. Daryl Morey's going to make it happen, man. And the best part about this is that, all these little Ben Fenders aren't here, man. They don't show up when it's something like this. And it's just we're in a rut, man. I can't wait till this is done. I don't see I don't know. I don't see Daryl Morey trading for some type of second tier player. Here we got John Clark. It says, not that Woj needs any confirmation, but I'm told conversations are heating up around the NBA. I'm telling you, man, we have to make the right deal. We have to make the right deal. So it's going to be interesting. Definitely is. Definitely is. See if we get a couple more in here. Call into the show, guys. 215-798-7638. Sixers on a tough stretch the next couple games. We got the Warriors tomorrow night. That's going to be rough. Yeah, I'm willing to trade any player on this bench, I mean, we're just very inconsistent. We're very inconsistent on the bench. We're going to need some bench help as well. Who knows? Danny Green could be thrown into a package. We'll see what happens, man. It's going to be tough. And thank you guys for calling in and giving some great insight. feel free to let me know who you are, and just give me some thoughts. Let's go to the next one. Yo, what's going on? You're on the show.
Hey, ARB, Chris.
What's up,
Big fan of
Chris?
your channel. Watch your games. Do a good job.
Thanks, Chris.
So what I've been noticing with this team is perimeter defense. We definitely need that. And there's DeJounte Murray or somebody, or like Jaylen Brown. Those are the two guys I definitely want. But we just can't seem to guard the three without 2-5 in there. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm glad Morey waited until this late because it seems like we have a lot more options. But I think everyone's on the table.
Yeah, I agree. And a lot of people are high on DeJounte Murray. Maybe I got to do some more research, but I mean, he's a good player. But what do you think? Do you think Daryl only trades him for a difference maker?
Yeah, see, like last year, I thought we had enough talent, but I don't think we have enough shooters to really shoot anyone out the gym. I thought last year defensively, like
right,
we were a difference maker, and this year, this defense perimeter, like on the perimeter, we can't stand for anybody, give up a lot of 3-pointers.
Yeah.
So that's why I think a lot of people are saying DeJounte Murray. We need someone to put in there. We need to be the top 3 defense like we were last year, because I think that's our best way of getting to the finals with Joe.
It's a good point, and I also want to bring up the point how, we thought Matisse Thybulle, obviously his defense is impeccable, but he hasn't really been able to stay on the floor either because, lack of an offensive game, lack of development. So, I'm starting to see what you're saying. Like, yeah, especially with Seth Curry and stuff too. We need a defender, man.
Yeah, Tease is special in the defense, but he's shooting 25%, and I really like Seth, but I think he's a little undersized, and he's struggling to stay in front of people. It's just we need that guy that can kind of do both or make up for. The good thing when Ben was there, he kind of covered a lot for those defensive struggles.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
we kind of need that defender to take that replacement so we can be at the top of the East, kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree. It's time to get Joel some real help, man. It's time to get Joel what he deserves. I'm tired of seeing him go through this crap, man, year after year. It's time to give this guy a perennial winner. Let's go win something, man.
Yeah, I agree. Do you think everyone's on the table besides Joe? Like
I think everybody's
Maxey,
on the table.
Everyone,
maybe not Maxey. I think Daryl really has a keen interest in Maxey. That's why he didn't trade him for Kyle Lowry last year, which, you could say is a good thing or a bad thing. But I think he's going to keep Maxey. Yeah,
and one more thing before I let you go. Tobias, I think we just got to give him a little bit more time, be patient. I mean, he's struggling a bit coming off the COVID, but it kind of happened with Steph because people forget Tobias wasn't he a 40, 50, 90 guy a year ago? So
he was.
He's I think he'll get his legs underneath him. I think he'll be fine. He's a number 3. I agree. We've got to be a little more patient with that.
Yeah. My thoughts on that is that we just need Doc Rivers to shake it up. We need Doc to kind of, we need him to lead more on Maxey. Like, I can't be mad at Tobias for trying to step into that role, but Doc's got to step in and change things up with this team a little bit. So.
Yeah, I agree. He's got to win some games as a coach.
Yeah,
I agree.
But, yo, Chris, thanks for the call,
I'm a big fan. Thanks for taking the call, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Shout out to Chris. We'll take one more after that. That was a great call. What do you guys think, though? What do you guys think? Thybulle's got to develop an offensive game, and Danny Green needs to step it up, bro. Danny Green needs to step it up. I'm getting tired of non-existence on offense, man. We have a lot of guys that like to do that on a given night. I need 30 of y'all to hit that like button right now. Let's get this to 200. It's been a great stream. Popped up out of the blue. We got a ton of people hanging in. So if you're new, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Let's keep growing the family. I can't wait to hear what's going to happen in the next few days. Now that these reports came out, that Doc and Joel, all these guys are going to get asked by the media. They're going to blow it off. Oh, well, we would like 2-5 back on this team and this and that. They don't believe it for a second. Nobody in that locker room, I bet you, has really been happy with the idea of bringing that man back because he's just violated a lot of rules just as a human, like in terms of communicating. Just in terms of communicating, honestly. And I don't, like Joel, with what he said in terms of like, that man can do what he wants. He doesn't want to see him back in that locker room. He doesn't want to see that. The guy and this is why I've had a problem with these Ben Fenders. Like, again, you can like his game, But the fact that you're okay with that man coming to our practice, lollygagging around, screwing up on purpose to mess up the flow of our practice, like, you're okay with that? Come on, bro. I see people talking about Sabonis. I think the Pacers could be involved in a 3-team trade, or the Kings. Sabonis on this team, I don't know if he would be the perfect fit. Like, Tobias would have to go in that case. I don't know about Sabonis. Karis LeVert would be a nice piece, though. And I could see him moving as well. But it's going to be interesting, man. Danny Green's on the brink of retirement, needs to see the bench. Seth, Maxey, and Embiid are untouchable. I don't know if Seth's untouchable, but he's doing really good this year. Sabonis and Beal stamped. Says Perm the Don. What's up, my guy? Embiid needs to cut every reporter that asks a dumb question. He's just gonna speak his mind, and that's what Joel does, and that's why I love him, man. He's not gonna, spew the BS. He's gonna say what needs to be said. That's it. We'll take one more call, man. 215-798-7638. Give us some thoughts. Somebody end us off on some hot stuff, man. This has been a good one. I'm excited. Trade Doc, Elton Brand, and 3 first-rounders for Nick Nurse. You think the Raptors would accept that? They must be out of their mind. 3 first-round picks for a coach. Has that ever happened? Let's go to the last one. Yo, what's going on? You're on the show.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, bro. People like talking about the Ben Simmons situation. I kind of think Ben Simmons, he's not a bad player, but just playing point guard is just like, point guard, like you need to be a good shooter.
Are you okay with how he's handled this situation?
I don't think so.
I can't hear you. I think you broke up a little bit.
I don't think so. I don't.
You don't think so, or no?
No.
Because I think the way that he's handled this is just ridiculous. And, we got to fend for ourselves now, which sucks. But, I mean, look, he does good things, but he never developed into the number 1 overall pick potential. And that's what we've been waiting for how long, man? It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you for the call.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Life, man.
Thank you. We'll go one more, man. We need some energy. Shout out to the callers, man. You guys have been great. We need someone to give us the final take. We need somebody to. What's going to happen with the Sixers, man? Damn, forgot to turn off the ringtone again.
To decline, press 1 to start the call.
What's it called? I need a radio board person, whatever they're called. Somebody, a moderator, something like that, man. Need to hire somebody. Let's go to the last one. Yo, what's going on? Hello.
Is this RB?
This is me, man. What's up?
RB?
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Great. Get Ben Simmons, put him in a package, and ship him over to you.
Hold up. Turn the volume down on the stream so it doesn't echo.
Great. Get Ben Simmons, put him in a package. You hear me now?
Yeah, but turn down the volume on whatever device you're watching the stream on so it doesn't echo. All right. Sorry. Guess he hung up his phone. Yeah, when you guys call in, turn down the volume. Like if you're watching it on your phone or wherever you guys are tuning in from, turn it down on your phone so it doesn't echo. But yeah, man, call into the show. We need one more. I need a freaking moderator, man. By the way, guys, I said this in my last stream. If you guys are interested in like marketing or like, you do like if you're one of those people that does like a Sixers fan page and you make like creative posts and thumbnails or whatever, hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. We're about to grow the brand, man. We're going to take this to the top. We got some special things coming for sure. I can't wait to never talk about him again. I agree. once he goes off, man, and our team is good and in a good situation, I can't wait. I can't wait. Perm says, where do I apply? My guy. Yo, once we get this thing rolling, man, and we get some more people on board, because right now it's a one-man show. But once we get things going, don't worry, bro. I'm gonna look, the subscribers make this channel what it is, man. Before we get into this last caller, I got you on the line. Just hold on. We got Jacob with a $2 donation. Says, what up, RB? Jacob, what's up, bro? A little bit late, but we're here. What's going on, Jacob? Give me some thoughts in the chat. Let's go to the caller, man. Yo, what's going on? You're live. Hello?
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, yeah, man. Things got to go. I mean, right now, I like Deontay Murray, man. That's really, one of our best options right now is Murray.
DeJounte Murray?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, like, if you watch him, if you watch him defensively,
yeah,
it's not that much of a drop off from Ben. I mean, obviously, his body size is different, but as far as steals, he's in the conversation.
You think he's a difference maker? You think he can be that second option on our team?
Second option. I really don't know, but I know he's for sure. Maybe not automatic, but he's pretty good from from mid range. So
yeah,
between him and then at least you're not playing 4 and 5 with him.
Yeah, I agree.
Plus, if we can get like a Derek White.
Yeah,
plus if we can get like a Derek White, or maybe of course, I don't know if we can get a Lonnie Walker, but just a player like that with cause like I said, Danny Green's giving you 6 points a game. That can't happen, and sometimes 0, so that can't happen.
I agree, man.
So maybe like a Derek White, and maybe like a power forward, or like a stretch forward, like how the Spurs always have. I think that's our best option, because SGA, he's good, but I just don't feel like defensively we need something. With Steph Curry, he's a liability. Right. Tobias Harris even has slow feet, so I feel like he's not really that big of a difference on defense either.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I'll keep Murray in mind. I think he's a good player. I don't know if he can be that guy, but I think Morey wants that guy, But, I appreciate the call, my guy.
No problem. Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. Well, that's probably going to do it for the calls. Shout out to everybody that called into the show. Good takes, man. Oh, I'm excited. Will a trade happen in the next 2 months? Probably. When will it happen? I have no clue. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me end it off with this. I wouldn't be surprised if 2-5 tries to report back to the team at some point and we say no. Because now, look, man, it's all a leverage game. It really is. And now that is all a game of chicken, man. Now that Rich Paul hears Daryl Morey working on some deals, if they don't send him to a point where he wants to go and he's still getting fined, it's going to be an interesting battle here. But what I will say is that I feel a lot better now than I did earlier this morning. You probably saw my video. We're in a hole right now, but we need to get this right. And like I've been saying the last 6 months, I am trusting in Daryl Morey to get it done. Hit that freaking thumbs up, man. Thank you guys for being here, covering the team every day, videos, live streams, all that good stuff. Follow me on social media, man. Twitter, Instagram, up there. Hit that subscribe button, man. Let's get this done. Let's get this over with. Let's get back to playing big basketball. Let's get Joel what he needs, man. Shout out to Asia. I see you in there. What's going on, Asia? Shout out to you. Shout out to all the channel members. Let's go, man. We need to get this right. We need another impact player. Badly. Time to get it done. But appreciate all you guys tuning in, man. We'll be back with some content probably tomorrow for the stream. Y'all have a great night, man. Shout out to all the callers. Much love and respect. Be safe. Peace.